What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Ecom Warriors video. Today we're going to be breaking down a store within the Shopify exchange. We're going to be taking a look at some stores. We do this not all the time, but we've done this about 3 other times on the YouTube channel, where we break down and we analyze a store for sale. As you guys know, we're doing a video a day, so let's keep this up. All right, so we're looking at this website. It's, I guess, in a different language. I went ahead and translated it, so we got it right here. I'm going to be calling out the positives, the negatives, just, explaining the whole process behind it, all right? So let's go ahead and read here. Why they started the business. I started the store when I saw a competitor selling this grass roller, and I thought it was a good idea and a good niche. The store is built around an original and unique grass roller for people having trouble with their gardens. The store is valued over $10K, but I think it was a bit overpriced despite the product being a real banger. Okay, so I'm sensing a lot of honesty here. And guys, we look at this all the time when we look at stores like this, and we analyze stores. We're buying stores all the time, selling stores all the time. So the first thing you want to do before you even look at the numbers is you want to read what the person has to say, okay? And what I'm sensing here is I'm not sensing anything out of the ordinary, but since I do already know the price of the store, we just got to keep certain things in mind, okay? Let's just continue reading, see what's going on here. The reason selling the business. Basically, I decided to sell the store because I have no choice. Since I'm a younger student entering my final year, I will not have the time to handle all my stores. I'm selling this one to focus on my biggest one for the moment. I will still let it run without taking care of it for the little budget. Okay, that's fair. This is an individual saying basically they don't have the time for the store. Nothing for me pops out here that's untruthful or basically sticks out. So let's just see what else is involved in running the business. To run the store, you got to run Facebook ads, manage customer service, also place orders via AliExpress or my agent, which supplier is very kind and very fast shipping. Okay, so basically this is a typical dropshipping store where a product is found and the product is being marketed. Now, I will say kudos to this individual for using this product because it's something that's different. It's unique, right? It's a grass roller. You don't typically see products like this in the dropshipping world. You typically see products that are, quick, ready to, essentially blow up quick. The AliExpress trendy type products. This isn't one of those products that's, I guess you could say, it's definitely not an impulse buy. Okay, put it that way. It's not an impulse buy. An individual who's looking for a product like this is going to be a person who really wants something like that and is looking for something like this. Now, with that being said, I think this individual would have much more greater success in the Google Ads market. So for you guys who are watching this and you're running something similar, typically, if you really look at the difference between a Facebook ad and a Google ad, you have one that's interruptive marketing, and then you have another one that is search service type marketing. So when I say interruptive, that's Facebook ads, right? A consumer is scrolling through their Facebook feed and they see an ad. That's interruptive marketing. You're interrupting the consumer's experience on the social platform by presenting them with an ad, which is actually harder to convert than it is a Google ad. A Google ad typically might convert higher, but there is more competition. Just be aware of that. So the first glance, first of all, this, everything under this banner right here is good. I'm seeing everything good here. Now, there obviously be cosmetic things that I would change, and I would use Shopify to clear up a bunch of these problems here that I'm seeing. Like everything is on the right side, kind of like this. I really wouldn't do that. I would go with the gallery view on Wolf of Shopify to get this all cleared up here with the product page. I like how they added the app to buy 2 rolls, get 1 free. This is probably a really, really good bonus right here. The offer ending time, what I would do is in change of this, instead of this kind of offer ending thing, I would do a limited stock counter because typically, if you think about it, nobody's going to buy just 1 roll or 2 rolls. If they have a large lawn, they're going to buy, something that looks like this, right? Even if they have a smaller sized lawn, they're going to, essentially buy multiple rolls. That's my opinion. So and they're going to buy multiple of these if they feel like the deal is good. Now, with that being said, in terms of the design, there are obviously some cosmetic things that need to be changed for a better viewpoint, make things stick out a little bit more, but overall, not too bad. Clear description of the product, which I always say, you have a before, you have an after, right? So it's good. You have some, whatever this is. Nobody's really reading any of this stuff, okay? The fact is, as long as they see the before and after and they believe that it's real, it's good to go. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the numbers, which is the most important thing. So the business was started 5 months ago. Let's see, on month 1, October 0, you had 49 traffic. The second month, right away, 9,300 visitors and a total sales of $1,118. That number went down a little bit later the next month. Then it went totally to 0 or close to 0 in January. February went up a little higher. Right, and let's just compare February's numbers to December's numbers here. We have 1,800 in traffic, and here we have 2,170, and here we have 700, and then here we have, or 736, and then here we have 700. So on average, based on the numbers that we're seeing here, if we clear the differential between December and February, it's only about $36 differential, okay? Maybe a little bit less, right? Maybe like $35.50. And the traffic differential, okay, if we work out the proportions, from 2,100 to 1,800, if I just pull out the calculator here, let's just go ahead and take a look. We have 2,000, what's the number here? 2,174 minus 1,813, 361. So 361 difference in traffic created essentially an extra $36 value in sales. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at here. So that means roughly every 100 visitors are equal to roughly $1 in worth. Okay, and if we wanted to double check our math, we would go over here and we have 24,900 visitors on the month of March. All right, 24,000. And guys, the conversion rates drastically do change with Facebook, so you want to be aware of that. But you have 24,981. And let's go ahead and divide that by, since we say that every 100 is roughly $1, so let's just divide that by 100. And so we're looking at $2,490 that should be made, or 20,000. So, I mean, the numbers kind of do, I guess you could say they kind of average out. There is a double in conversion rate here in the new month, which is exciting news, but I believe that the person probably boosted the traffic for the period of time, because for selling. So I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. The numbers are definitely not bad. Now let's see how much the store costs, and let's see kind of what the numbers are. So we can't really deal with averages on this month. It says average profit per month. We can't really deal with that. This number here, this number is honestly irrelevant because we have numbers of, just about $1,000 worth of revenue here, and then it shoots up the next month to 20 grand in revenue. So that's a very, very high number. But the store is being sold for $3,700. For me, if I was to be a buyer, I would honestly wait a few months past March to see what the results are past this, because this is just so sporadic. You can't even, no logical person would base it on this. Now, with that being said, if this is the true value of the store, right, that's $20,000 in revenue, okay, then it's a different ball game, okay, and the store should be worth more. But I'm assuming that it's not, because the store is actually pretty cheap. Now, here's the thing. If these are the authentic numbers down here, because you can play around with the numbers, guys. If you guys don't know, stuff like this in Shopify happens all the time. There's a 36% profit margin. Honestly, if these are the numbers, the store wouldn't be worth it, honestly. Now, with that being said, if the process was so easy, you could just build a store like this yourself with the same, one product. Now, With a 36% margin, guys, in terms of profit, you're looking at about $300 something here, or maybe even 400 for November in terms of profit. Then you're looking at maybe $200 in profit here, and then another $200 in profit here, maybe a little more. And then here, you're looking at about, you could say, I don't know, $6,000 in profit, close to March. So there's a huge difference there. So you're looking at a few $100s here and then $6,000 in profit. So the fact that the last month alone was $6,000 in profit, it does raise some red flags for the cost of the store, which is why I say it would be kind of low if this is the authentic month. That's why I'm saying there's something up here. There's something wrong. Now, with that being said, and these are kind of why I make these videos, is that in total, in general, you kind of don't want to waste your time buying stores. I mean, for the most part, I've yet to find a store that really, really blows me away, okay? Now, there's some stores that are good, but honestly, you should be building and selling more than you should be buying, because these numbers, like I said, they're so sporadic, it's hard to trust, okay? Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and look at the actual store. Let's have some critiques. All of this kind of stuff should be, if it's a one-product store like this, it should be in the middle. It should be gallery review with Wolf of Shopify. That will boost your conversion rate. Also, you wouldn't have to download these nonsensical apps, offer ends whenever, because Wolf has all the different scarcity implementers, cognitive biases implementers for the store. And this is one of the dumbest things too, guys, is you put this stuff on the bottom. A lot of the times people don't even get to scroll to the bottom before seeing all this, okay? So this is ideological, okay? This stuff should be somewhere at the top, somewhere in the product description, especially because this is a one-product store. You guys have to understand that, one-product store. So you only have 4 links here, which is good, other than menu, of course. You have the actual product. You have the track my order link, contact us, and frequently asked questions. It's good with a one-product store to have the track my order link, because if you're doing large amount of sales, like $20,000 in sales a month on a store like this, guess what? You're going to be getting emails all day long, and you just want to get rid of those emails kind of quickly. So and majority of those emails of people are going to ask, where's my order? You could just send them, hey, track your order here, and they get to enter their order number, their email, and they're good to go. Contact us, which is good to use, I guess. Nothing that stands out, obviously. Here you have frequently asked questions, which is pretty good. You have return policies. So nothing too crazy. Built pretty well. And it's okay. I can see why the store is generating income. Now, something that I would say as a tip, for a store like this, if you guys have stores like this, is if you're going to build a business like this, it's good that you have these kind of upsells, but if I was to add one to my cart, there should be some sort of upsell that implements like a pop-up or something that says, hey, order a second one with a bonus discount, because clearly they negated the upsell here if they're only adding one, and it would be a better discount than what this is, okay? There should also be, when there's a discount like this that shows 2 rolls plus 1 free, it should show the breakdown of how much each roll would cost. Okay, so here you have a roll of $19.99. If you're getting 3 rolls for $40, okay, now what's the number on that? 40 divided by 3, you're looking at roughly $13 a roll. So if you write in parentheses something like $13 a roll here, on this variation, it might motivate people to purchase more because they could see the absolute difference. $13 here, $19.99 here, $13 here per roll. They might select the second one more. Now, obviously, you would want to increase your average order value, okay, most of the time, which would help you out. But I would actually change up this deal. I would go with buy 3, get 1 free. That's what I would do. I wouldn't actually go with 2. Now, 2 might motivate people, like I said, to buy more, but you will be cutting into your profits a little bit deep there. So overall, like I said, a good store, but this is just my analysis. And yeah, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.